Jonglei State Government, in collaboration with UNMISS and Korean contingent, are jointly cooperating in running of a vocational training center in Bor town known as Handbit. The center, which is located outside UNMISS compound in Bor, acts as a center for education and essential service delivery and is divided into two sectors: Handbit Agriculture Technology Research Center and Handbit Vocational Training Center, all of which offers training to farmers and agriculturists. According to a lead guide at the site who represents the Korean Cooperation Institute for Development (KOICA), the farm was established in 2014 by the third rotation of Korean UNMISS contingent in Jonglei to support build the capacity of local communities in the area.
The Handbit farm was created in 2014 by our third rotation in order for us to help the locals become more productive in their farming business. So if you look here, this is the main property of the farm, and if you look back there in the compound, you see the silver roof there. That's the agriculture center where we teach the locals all the theories and studies of farming process, and here is when they actually come to practice farming.
Handbit Farm has a variety range of crops, fruit trees and livestock used for both practical and theoretical purposes to train farmers. According to the State Minister of Agriculture, Mayen Ngor, Handbit is a symbol of successful cooperation between UNMISS and Government of South Sudan.
In this center, the government of Jonglei State, together with the Korean contingent and UNMISS, come up with a number of trainees. Normally, for agriculture training, we train 30 per batch. 15, which is 50%, are given to protection camp in UNMISS, and 50% are given to the rural communities of Jonglei State. This is to build their life, and at the same so that they can also build their resilience in agriculture development.
Meanwhile, the head of UNMISS in Jonglei State, Deborah Skane, said UNMISS is committed to support developmental activities in South Sudan.
What we're doing here is we're building peace, we're building resilience, and we're building an improved future for the people of South Sudan. We have vocational training also. It's not only agriculture, it's vocational training that is teaching cement works, it's teaching electricity, welding, and carpentry.
And a bakery.
And bakery. That is the most recent addition. And one day we're hoping that there'll be a bakery in town, and that the women both from our POC and also from town will be able to sell their baking goods in Bor town.
The center trains a batch of 30 farmers and agriculturists at a given time, drawn from host community in Bor and civilians residing in POC sites at equal representation, with an aim of boosting agriculture and supporting citizens to be self-reliant. Since its establishment, Handbit has so far graduated 7 batches of agriculturists and farmers, most of whom have been either employed by government, NGOs, or formed their own agribusiness by now. Reporting for SSBC, I am Tex Steven Ugut.